Hi, and welcome to Sandy Plans, where I show you how I use my minimal planners to manage my non-minimal life. If you've been here before, thanks for coming back. If you're new here, welcome, and thanks for stopping by. I hope you enjoy this video and consider subscribing. So today I'm going to be setting up the week of July 18th. Okay, July 18th through to 24th. In my Moterm Personal Wide ring bound planner. It is the cream croco. Really pretty. Really like this one. Okay. I'm using my custom B6 weekly insets, which have a horizontal layout and a habit tracker, as well as space for 6 extra tasks that will come up. Use it to capture anything that might come up during the week once I've done my setup. So full disclosure, I normally will have already done my Maxi Life weekly reflections and my goal-related actions for the week before planning, but it hasn't been working out so great lately. I had originally started doing this in the official Maxi Life digital planner, but spoiler alert, didn't quite work for me. So kind of incorporated it into my custom planners. If you want a video on how I do that on a weekly and a monthly basis, let me know, and I'm happy to do that. So what I've been finding is I've been adding a little bit too much to my weekly actions before I figure out what my week actually looks like, and so I end up not doing everything that I'm quote-unquote supposed to be doing. So this week I want to switch it up a little bit and plan my week's activities first, work out how much space I've got for the goal-related actions, and then do those separately afterwards. That's what the plan is today. No pun intended. Aside from my planner, I'm going to be using my Pentel planner, which is my go-to ride or die pen. It is in the 0.4 tip. That one's the ride or die pen. The other pen that you might see come into play is my uni pen. Now this is an oil-based marking pen that I got from May Paper Co. I will add a link in the description below. Now this one is really good for writing on transparent sticky notes or transparent stickers. So kind of like this one, so that it doesn't smear. If I use my Pentel on it, it'll smear like crazy. So I'll show you that in a little bit. But if you're going to be writing on transparent stickers or sticky notes, this is the one that you want to go for, or anything that is oil-based. So this one's in the 01 size. It's a little bit thin for my liking, but it does the job. A couple of other key staples that I'll be using are my slice tool for cutting any stickers or washi, my metal ruler, and my trusty tweezers. So these are just a Manicare brand one that I got at Priceline. So nothing particularly crafty or special about them, but I kind of like the colour. Makes it a bit easy. I apologise in advance if you can hear the kids in the background. We do have kids in residence this weekend. My partner has 2 kids from his first marriage, and I have 2 kids from my first marriage. We have overlapping custody schedules, so they're all 4 of them are here today. School holidays finish tomorrow, so we got to keep them for an extra day, so all works out really well. Without further ado, let's do a quick flip of last week's plans. This is what it looks like. Now there were a few things that didn't go well this week, but that's okay. We got the weekend at a very high level, so it was the last week of school holidays. We had a couple of things thrown in. State of Origin Game 3, nice and exciting. Unfortunately didn't go our way. Yes, I'm a Blues girl, so it didn't go our way, but it was an amazing game. Got to catch up with one of my girlfriends. Haven't seen her in a while. A couple of doctor's appointments. Unfortunately, I didn't get to do my mani-pedi today. As you can see, I'm in desperate need of it, but anyway, never mind, we'll make it work. And a few other bits and pieces. So these coloured strips, these are how I note down our custody. We do have my girls 1 week on, 1 week off with my ex-husband, and we typically have my partner's 2 kids every other weekend, and we try to time them so that everyone's here together. But this week I laid down my stickers and my plans before we confirmed everything. So there's been a little bit of a change up. We would normally have had them arrive on Friday and go back to their mums on Sunday, but because school holidays have gone for an extra day, they're going to be staying with us until tomorrow. They also didn't come until yesterday because Ella had a netball game. Yeah. So, like I said, didn't all quite go to plan. Just a quick flip of my dailies. Filming this on Sunday. And we thought the vlog started today, but it doesn't. So we're just going to focus on Hunted, but we're all really excited about family TV night. This is where I would normally do my weekly reflections, which I'll do after filming this, and note down my weekly actions for my goal related stuff. So that's what 1 week looks like, and this was a great example of where it was just too much for 1 week and didn't get to fit it all in. So switching it up a little bit, I'll do this after I plan my week. Okay, cool, so let's get started. I'm just going to pull these out. Now I do slit the hole punches on my inserts to make it really easy to pull them in and out of my planner. One thing I do like to do, and I know it's not very Instagram friendly, but I do have a cutting board that I got from Officeworks. So this is an A4 size. Okay, I just find it makes it a little bit easier to write on with the planner because it is quite a fine tip. So this gives a little bit of a squishy material behind, just make it a little bit more comfortable to write with when I'm pulling things out of the planner and don't have pages underneath it. Okay, so one more thing I need to do is just need to pull out my weekly planner routine. So this is the routine that I normally go through. The reflections and the actions, again, I'll leave them until the end. So we'll start off with putting in the custody and my work arrangements, and we'll go from there. Okay, so one of the supplies I forgot to run through was I get all my stickers from Creative Sticker Co. It's a lovely shop run by Sarah, really great. She does a lot of minimal and functional type stickers. So these are all my coloured bits and pieces, and then I have my scripts and my icons. Now there's a whole stack of these that haven't made it into my sticker little booklet just yet. If you're interested in seeing my latest haul, which that's all of them here, I do have a sticker haul video coming up later this week where I'll go through all of these. I have started transferring some of them into my little sticker book, but not quite yet. I'll do them slowly. There's quite a big stack that I got, so if you're interested in seeing some of the new items I got, check out that video. It will be out a little bit later this week. We're going to do the custody. To do the custody, I normally get my thin washi, and I have one colour I colour code all of my things in my planner. So I've got one colour to signify my girls' custody arrangements, and then I have another colour for my partner's 2 kids. So we'll pull those out. And my girls will be here until Friday morning. My partner's kidlets are getting picked up some point tomorrow evening. I'm just using my slice tool to cut those two a little bit even. Didn't quite get them straight. These stickers, they're all on Sarah's old sticker paper. She's now using a premium matte, where the colours look a little bit brighter. It's really nice and paper buttery and smooth and all that, but I'm just trying to get through my stash of the old supply before I move to the new stock that I have, and you better believe I do have more stock. I'm just waiting to run through my older stuff. So, do you like to put a little love heart as my way of knowing that that's for the custody? And you might find this a little bit extra, but I have cut some of these medium transparent dots in half, or at least I've tried to, and I like to layer these on the icon sticker so that it carries up the colour from the washi. Now the cut doesn't always end up exact like that one, but I think it gives it a really cute little touch. Okay, so that's the custody for the week. We're going to do my work schedule. So I'm a project manager at a fintech in the city, so I get to work from home about 3 days a week. Sometimes it's a little bit more, but I tend to go into the office on Tuesday and Thursday, so I like to make sure that I note that down. I'm just going to put in my work schedule and I'll be right back. So that's my work schedule for the week. I do work a little bit later on Wednesdays because I have a project going on where the client's project and developer team are overseas. So I have a late meeting that tends to run a little bit later, and then I've got to wrap up the notes and everything. So by the time that's done, it's a 7:30 finish for me. Very lucky I've got a partner who will take care of dinner and wrangle the kids for me, especially since they're going to be back at school by this point. Let's get that all in. Now, they start school on Tuesday. Well, let's start Monday. I've got a patron live with Cindy Guento Baldo, otherwise known as Llama Letters. I am one of her patrons, so I get to jump online every morning, well, twice a week, just taking a bit of a break over the holidays. So I'll get my blush coloured stickers out, and anything that's blush is to do with me and my plans. And before I lay those ones down, so I've got 6:30 AM on Monday. And 6 AM on Wednesday. Okay, now we've got school starting on Tuesday. So we'll pull the backpack sticker out. Might make it a bit fancy. So I'm using the Unipin fine line. So if I use these on the transparent stickers or a transparent page flag, it will smear. This is only for paper. If I want to use the transparent ones, then I use the grey barreled one. So that's how I know which one's which. So I'm going to use the Unipin fine line in 0.5. I'm just getting a little bit fancy with it. Okay, didn't quite come out the way I wanted it to. It came out a bit too bold, but never mind. It's okay. Alright, now Tuesdays are also our bin night. That one up here. Now, oat is the colour that I use for anything that's home related. It's really, really, really pale. Warm white. It's almost non-existent, but it's just enough to draw your eye to it. Alright, so far so good. Now, Chloe, my youngest, has got a tutoring appointment on Tuesday night. And she does this over Zoom, so it's really good. We don't have to go anywhere. I just need to set her up at my computer. Now, Wednesday, I've already got that. Doesn't look like we've got very much going on this week, which is probably a good thing. That's pretty much it this weekend will probably keep kind of light, although I think I might have a friend coming from Melbourne this weekend, and I'm just realising. I'm using my phone to record this, so I might have to add that in afterwards, but I have a sneaking suspicion that I've got a friend from Melbourne who's coming to Sydney for this weekend, so I've got to get that in and double check it. Now, because I would normally have set up my weekly actions ahead of time, I would normally pick up some habits that I have to do for the week, but I am starting to get a handle on some of this, so there's a couple that I would do want to put in. I think I've got it now. So we've got 7-8 hours sleep, 2 to 3 litres of water, 30 minutes of mindfulness or aura. And that's because I've been having a little bit of burnout lately. My anxiety's kicked in a little bit, so trying to give myself 30 minutes of just me time a day, just to disconnect from all the responsibilities and just give myself a bit of a break. So there's that. Vitamins, that's for me and the girls. Gratitude, 30 minutes of reading, and either running a load of laundry or doing like a 10 to 15 minute tidy up. That's the plan. We'll see how we go. Full disclosure, these have not been going well, but it's time to make it a little bit of a priority. So that's pretty much it. Get this one in. And that's it. That's my week. I'm sure a few things are going to pop up in the meantime, and I'll be looking through and seeing what I can do in terms of my weekly actions. Thank you very much, everyone, for stopping by. I really appreciate it. Don't forget to like and subscribe and hit that bell on the way out so you know when my videos are coming out. Thanks again.